I look like I just crawled out of an attic bag, or I look like I just had a really bad night out. I'm going to show you guys how to create this creepy puppet doll broken mess of beauty you see right here. Mixing foundation, a light foundation on the back of my hand with white color corrector. Making myself look skin-like, but I want that slight pale cast. Now we're going to go in and work on our eyes. I am taking the ColourPop On Cloud Blue palette. I'm just going to work that into the outer edge. I'm bringing this all the way up because we're going to make an exaggerated cut crease. I'm also not making this super neat because I want it to have a very creepy effect. So we're just kind of buffing it in, but we're being very messy with it. So now we're going to go in and make a very exaggerated cut crease. I just followed my brow bone for it. Now I'm going to go in and set that with a cream shadow. And this is just the Mayron Color Set powder. That's what I use for all my SFX looks. I want this doll to have a look like she tried to be pretty by doing her makeup, but she did a terrible job at it. Now I want to play off of how I let my dark circles pop through a little, and I'm going to take some browns, some light toned browns, because I'm going to start creating that dingy effect. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just start patting. She's been up all night haunting people. Now going in with a stippled sponge, I'm going to dip into a darker brown shadow and a little bit of black. And I did pluck the sponge, and I'm just going to start patting all over my face. I definitely want to look dingy and old. Alright, so I want to create a little bit of a deeper eye groove, so I'm actually going to take some brown. I'm going to take a mid-toned brown shadow and just start tracing. Alright, I'm going in with a brown shadow, a light one. Now this part I'll speed through because this is going to be our shading moment. Key is we want to make this look as concaved as possible and gritty and gross before we add the cracks. And remember that this is okay to look messy. We want to look like a not put together doll. Now we're just going in and brushing in black shadow into the brows. I'm using a thin brush to do this. I'm pretty sure I'm filling in my brows better than I do naturally. I'm aiming for a very bushy style brow. And then when you take a little bit of shadow and just lightly add a couple hair-like strokes at the start of the brow. Alright, let's go in and add some cracks. I have no idea how I almost forgot blush, but we have to put on blush. So I'm taking a bright pink one, having it right on the high point right there. I can't believe that. You can't have a doll, a puppet, nothing without blush. We need excessive amounts. Now we're gonna go in and create our cracks. So I'm going to do NYX Epic Ink Liner, my tried and true, and just start creating random cracks throughout. Okay, I wanted to throw in my contacts for this look before I got too involved, and then my eyes watered like last time. So these are the contacts I chose. They are like a sky bright blue. They're meant for like cosplaying cats, but I thought that they looked pretty cool for a doll look. I did put in the rest of the breaks, and then I'm going to highlight them. Mid-toned and light browns, and I'm just going to lightly dab around the major break areas. Remember when you're shading that you want to leave highlighted gaps. So I'm putting a little bit of like a cream eyeshadow in there, right on the edge of the piece. And I'm going in with a very thin brush and black shadow and just tracing along the line to recreate like a highlight to make it look like it's lifting. All right, let's do the other side. All right, so we ended up finishing the cracks on the face. That took me forever to do. And now we're gonna do the lashes. I picked out these ones. These got sent to me actually with a wig I purchased, but they're gonna go so well. And then I picked a half lash for underneath. So let me put glue on these and get these ready. Okay, so I put the lashes on while I charged my camera. I wasn't a huge fan of the lower lash line over here. Like this one went on nicely. This one I tried to add a little bit of liner to it and I did not like it at all. So I just put another crack underneath the eyeball. Now we're gonna go in and do the lip combo. I'm doing the Kylie, I don't even know what shade this is to be honest. Oh, Candy K. And then this is Valentino Beauty and this is 100R. Same combo I used for my corpse bride look. We're gonna do the hair. Okay, so for my hair, I wanna do something very funky with it. It's hair washing day, so we're okay. Okay, so I am doing a high pony. I have extremely thin hair, so I'm gonna throw some clips in the back to give it a little extra volume. Alright guys, this is the completed broken puppet doll look. I wanted to do something really creepy for Halloween and recreate one of my old doll looks, and I thought this would be perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.